Okay, so 2x KO is not even a week old yet, but we are starting to see, you know, some results from big tournaments. I can't really say a meta is forming, but I want to quickly just look at which characters seem to be doing the best, give my way too early tier list that will age like milk, just so we could tell ourselves our characters suck and these other characters are crazy. Okay, so there was a Tampa Never Sleeps open bracket, over 400 players. There was a FlyQuest Fighters invitational, so I want to look at those quick. I have a little clip. Funny enough, I have this exact opinion, but I was watching Super Noon's stream and he mirrored it, so I just wanted to clip it because I'll talk about it at the end. We're just gonna see which characters seem to be the strongest. Now it's week 1. This will all age like milk, but I just want to see the kind of patterns forming at the beginning. So we look here at TNS open bracket, 400 plus people, and Super Noon won it with Ekko, Darius. When we look at the rest of the players, we're gonna see 2 characters that stick out a lot. I guess 3. We have Yasuo, Vi, right? 5 Vis, 4 Yasuos, 3 Blitzcranks. This doesn't mean anything inherently by itself, but in my opinion, Yasuo is the character that I am the most scared about going forward, because he's like the high skill ceiling character. Every day I wake up, I see more tech, but he's already just everywhere you look. We look here too, Yasuo, like he's already everywhere, and he seems to, he's gonna have a very high skill ceiling. He has insane normals, insane mix-ups, insane everything. Like, I don't know what he's bad at, someone please tell me. So in my humble opinion, if I had to guess a character in S tier, if I had to make a guess, okay, this is my guess, it's gonna, don't take this seriously, it's gonna age like complete dog shit. This is my guess. Yasuo is the first character that I think will be S tier. We're just seeing him a lot, and again, yeah, I don't want to keep repeating myself. He doesn't seem on paper to have weaknesses, and he seems like he will continue to get better and better. Vi, I'm unsure about. If I did like have an opinion on Vi, she would probably be the top of A or the lowest of S, and the other characters that, this is, again, don't take this seriously. This is my guess. I think these are the 3 characters that I am the most scared about going forward. Yasuo and Ekko are just kind of already proving themselves to be absolute beasts. You know, they're winning, or just you see them a lot. It's also just like scary to see what people develop with them, right? You see people do stuff with Yasuo and Ekko, and you're like, damn, I would have got hit 4 different times on that sequence, and people are already doing it on week 1, and I think the depth will get further and further. Jinx is like a character who we're not seeing a lot, right? We have one here. I think Sonic Fox actually switched to Jinx, playing a bunch on their stream. I was watching it the entire day yesterday, and just like, to me, Jinx is a character who, like, if this game was being developed slower, like, not developed, but like, I wasn't watching everyone, Jinx is a character where I'm like, oh, she seems pretty cool, but I'm not sure what happens. But then every single time I watch a good player pick her, I'm like, holy shit, like, she just has so many setups, insane combo potential, just high damage in general. I really think, in my opinion, actually, like, if I had to guess, Jinx and Yasuo are the 2 best characters. Again, gonna age like milk, but that's my guess so far. Vi might be here, but I'm more scared of these 3 right now. Vi's a little more simple, and I feel like given more time, people could figure out how to fight her better, whereas all of these 3, I think the players have more room to grow faster than we can find the counterplay, if that makes sense. But I'll put Vi here for now. Okay, so the next character, the next strongest character, I think, is Blitzcrank. Now, Blitzcrank, I think, is super strong because of his assist, mostly. It's not like he's the worst point character ever when he's playing, but his neutral's quite clearly lacking. He has to go for a little bit more gimmick stuff. But his assist is crazy. Even not even just the restand. The restand is insane, but just a lot of characters can get really good mix just if they made you block anything. They make Blitz pull you. They're like plus fucking 40. Characters like Ekko can left right you. Ahri can high low you. I think Blitzcrank is a very, very good character. I don't think he's scary enough on his own to be up here. Like, you really need someone else on point with, like, pretty much he's fine on his own, but his assist is bringing him up here, which is mostly my opinion. Now, the next 2 characters I would put here are Illaoi and Darius. I'm not sure what order I would put them. I don't know. Again, we're just guessing. Obviously, Super Noon is doing insanely well with Darius, but I think Super Noon would do insanely well with any character he picked. He's been, you know, just grinding this game. He's obviously a very talented player. I am impressed with Darius, but I don't get scared. I actually think I get more scared of the stuff I'm seeing from Illaoi. I think she'll have a higher skill ceiling, a higher crazy bullshit ceiling, but Darius is overall just very, like, he's well-rounded. He hits hard. He has good normals. I don't know where to put them. Maybe I'd put Illaoi a bit higher because I think she has some pretty cool stuff that if you use her assist with the tentacles, it kind of helps a lot of characters shore up some of their weaknesses. I'm just guessing. This is pure guess, pure guess. Okay, now I would put, honestly, I would put these 2 as the last characters, but like, you know, I hate to do this kind of thing, but they're good. They're fine, right? Maybe this guy is in like A minus. I don't know. I haven't seen enough Braum. This is just my guess of a week 1 tier list from what we've seen. We've seen 0 Braums here. I think one person played Ahri throughout both of them. Right here, yeah, Flux. This is a team I'm actually playing Ahri Blitz, or I'm thinking about playing Vi Blitz instead, but I don't think Ahri is by any means bad. She seems to not be particularly scary to block. Her neutral buttons are like okay, but she can't even like really use them at max range or else she doesn't get her combos. She, like, I don't know. For me, I think she's fine. She struggles a bit because of the defensive mechanics, which I think Blitz Assist is really good because she can set up some good restands. But yeah, overall, she's just fine, but she doesn't seem to have like the crazy bullshit that a lot of characters other have. She doesn't have high damage yet. Who knows how that'll turn out. And then Braum, we just don't see him enough. He seems like Blitz on steroids in that you need a character, either an assist or him assisting another character. Like, he's just completely useless on like point by himself, and especially in neutral, just in general. If your assist is down or he's just the last character left, he does not have a good neutral. Once he hits you, he's like quite good. He has a lot going for him. He hits hard. And obviously has a command grab that he can actually get quite a bit off of. So I feel like Braum and Ahri have room to move up for sure. Again, week 1 tier list, I said it 1 million times, but we're just not seeing enough of them, right? Like, we've seen 1 Ahri. You can say, oh, we only saw 1 Jinx, but you see highly of her. But like, I don't know. I'm trying her out and everything seems insane. She's a little awkward to get used to because her combo routing is a little weird. But like, once you get just used to just using her projectiles, her traps, covering it with assists, her DHCs are insane. Just watch Sonic Fox for 10 minutes. I think Jinx could honestly become the best character in the game. It would not surprise me one bit. Whereas, you know, maybe I could say that about Braum if I watch some more people play him, but hard to say right now. So this is just my guess. When it ages like complete milk, feel free to flame me in the comments. But I'm curious, what do you guys think? Which characters are the scariest to you? Which seem the most honest? None of them are honest, by the way. And yeah, so here's just a clip from Noon stream. Now, I already had this opinion before I watched it. I swear I'm not just parroting them. But they kind of have a very similar opinion in that I think Ahri and Braum might be a little on the weaker side. It's hard to tell, but the characters in general seem all very strong. Let's play here. Someone asked Noon about the character balance.
I just put like Braum and Ahri as like the B tier.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't seen enough about Braum to actually know, but Ahri definitely.
I think Braum is at least good on hit. It's just in neutral is so bad.
Yeah, so I don't know how well you could hear that, but pretty much Noon says Jinx is really good, Ekko's really good, Yasuo's really good. The only characters that he could see being B tier for sure are Ahri or Braum. I mean, even I put A minus here, but you get the point. And then Leffen just pretty much agreed and said, I don't know enough about Braum, but Ahri for sure. And yeah, I shared this opinion even before I saw this clip. This was last night when I was watching Noon stream. I was already thinking, like, I don't know how good all these characters are. I do think Vi's pretty strong. I already thought Jinx was pretty strong, but hearing other people kind of share that sentiment made me a little more confident making the video in the first place, because I'm praying this does not age like complete shit. Like, to me, the difference between these characters and these isn't like this insane gap. It could become that, right? The thing with this game right now is it's very clear that the game itself is very high power level. There's a lot of bullshit going on. It's bullshit blazing, if you will. But right now it does seem like every character can do some pretty cool and crazy stuff. I don't think that will become the case down the line unless Riot balances it, which they will. Because right now, while things aren't optimized, it seems like, you know, you pretty much need 2-hit kills for most characters, and then some of the mix-ups characters are going for will just lose to push block. But like, the more we get, the further that I see more people labbing, the less that becomes true. Like, some characters are just getting TOD, some characters are getting setups that just beat push block because they made you like block a Vi charged 8 before it or something. Like, I actually do think that the difference in characters, I don't think this will be a tier lit, like this is what it'll look like, but I do think as these characters get fleshed out, like the gap will be bigger in that, like the characters that are really good will do some insanely crazy stuff, and then the characters that are bad feel like you're at like a legit disadvantage. But where we are today, I think you can play whatever you want. Every character seems strong. It's just these are the ones that seem kind of the most crazy to me. These ones seem like they're either low damage or just not the craziest tools or hitboxes or, you know, DHCs, whatever. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm very curious. For more 2xKO content, we'll be looking at other people's tier lists, more results, characters in general. Stay tuned, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Stay beautiful, my friends.